Lord B and Jester, talking about everything from crystals, vibrations, comics, technology, cartoons, magic, meditation, herbal remedies, etc. Whatever comes to mind, just going on tangents and rambling on.
Thank you for joining us on the Tangent Podcast. This is Jester D. Wild One. This is the wild card episode, so Lord B, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
This is going to
be
a
I'm
very...
about to get slammed with a bunch of questions.
You are in the dark on this one. I got some questions for you, and we're winging it.
I'm going to get broke. All right, throw it at me.
Well, first of all, I want to thank every single person that likes our Facebook page. Whether they listen to this podcast or not, I'm thanking you right now. We have over 60 likes. That's amazing. When did we start this podcast?
2 weeks ago, maybe?
Holy
Roughly?
shit. Next stop, 100.
61 likes.
61 now?
61 follows. 209 posts reach this week alone. Thank you, everyone from Lord B.
And share our page.
Jester.
Share our page. Get other likes for us.
Share and like it. Invite.
You sounded like the librarian on AEW. Shh. Shh. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's hush it up, fellas. Let's hush it up.
So I just want to let
everyone
know.
is aware, I am drinking my wife's favorite wine
And what is
because
that?
she's not paying attention, and it's delicious.
What is it?
El Maro Rosa. You can get it in Trempolo or at any festival in the state, or grocery store, wherever you want to find it. Delicious. It's like
Cool.
$110. Fucking amazing.
I also want to let everybody know that we just got an email. Oh, we got an email. Here's the mail. It never
snap.
fails. It makes me want to wag my fucking tail. And we are on Apple Podcast and Google Play Podcast. What? Finally, after like a week of waiting, we're on Apple. So if you...
we're live.
I wonder what people's favorite way to listen to podcasts are. If they're going directly to Spreaker, YouTube, Cashbox, who knows?
It's bro, Cast Box.
Rock the cash box, rock the cat box.
Really like it. I don't
So,
know the words. Sounds
me
like
and-
that, though.
Me, as some people know, me and Lord B were born on the same day, 2 years apart. And he was just talking to me about Chinese zodiacs. What's mine there, bud?
It's great. You're a tiger.
Oh, I'm Tony, huh?
Tony the Tigro.
Tony the Tiger.
Tigroid.
What are you?
Fucking, I'm a rat.
Are you from New York?
I'm Splinter, bro. I'm okay now. I'm Splinter. That's what I am.
Do you have turtles?
I have turtles. I was a member of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan club back in the day. I don't have... If you're talking about, like, a fish tank full of turtles, no, they smell horrible. I had that before, and I will not go back.
I mean, it's totally different and kind of similar, because I was in the Power Ranger fan club when I was a kid. I mean...
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was. I had VHS tapes of how to do kung fu, or like how to do karate with Tommy. The fuck?
You know the crazy thing is he was probably the only one who actually knew what he was doing.
But yeah,
he knew karate.
I think a lot of the other people that were in Power Rangers, when they were in the suits, it wasn't them. But that dude that played Green Ranger, he's an
Billy.
MMA fighter now. I guess Billy, yeah.
Dude, the guy who played Billy was actually badass. He actually knew what the fuck he was doing too. He was like, he looked like nerd, geek, whatever scenario cliche you want to call him, but he knew what he was doing too.
I heard they used to give him a lot of shit because I think he came out. It was like a thing afterwards that he had mentioned that they kind of treated him differently. But there was another Power Ranger that actually committed a murder with a fucking samurai sword. With his,
Truly.
He was like fucking, yeah, he was fucking around. Look it up. He was fucking around with his buddy, and he stabbed him with the samurai sword and killed him. I think he's in prison now, or jail, or something. I could be wrong.
Former Power Ranger actor pleads guilty to killing roommate.
So I was on the right track. Wow, cool.
It was Ricardo Medina Jr.
I wish they wouldn't have just came. I wish they would have been more specific on the Power Ranger that it was, like in the title, like it was from Power Ranger Dino Thunder or whatever. Because I was like originally going, one of the original Power Rangers. Fucking what? I bet it was. I bet it was Kimberly.
Oh, no doubt.
That pinkness must have got to her or something. I want you to tell me, here's another wild card, the whole Pluto being a planet thing. What do you know about it? Is it a planet now again?
I think it is again. I
know Neil deGrasse Tyson is the first one that kind of brought it to everybody's attention that it wasn't. And I think he said on Cosmos that it is, but I'm not exactly sure.
Which
Cosmo has a second season coming out soon?
Right here, March 28th, 2019. Why isn't Pluto a planet anymore?
What?
It's a dwarf planet is what they're actually calling it. So, I mean, it's not maybe a legit planet? I don't know.
Can't we just say that it's
I know a little bit of...
height is stunted?
I've heard a little bit. Sorry.
It's cool.
What?
Can't we just say that this dwarf planet is just height, restricted?
We could. I mean, I'm sure he's offended by it. We
Isn't that the PC way?
Planet. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm actually going to Google dwarf planets in our system because I know there's more. Because there's some after Ceres, there's Haumea, there's Makemake. I'm sure it's not pronounced that way, but it's spelled M-A-K-E, M-A-K-E. There's Eris, there's Sharon. Oh, wait, dwarf planet moons. So now there's moons that are considered dwarf planets because they're similar in size as other...
Right, but those are...
There's so much. I'm not reading all this, but...
Okay, that's cool.
I'm depressed that it's not a planet anymore, but I'm
growing up thinking
upset.
it's one thing, and then having it not be devastating.
I gotta say this. To you. Did you... Let me put it this way. How old were you when you realized... Because the whole debate is, why is Pluto Mickey's dog, but Goofy can walk around? How old were you when you realized Goofy was a cow?
I was 32 years old.
Bovine. I'll say bovine.
I was 32 years old.
Because that would make him a female.
Today years old. I didn't know that.
Now,
the fuck?
Question number 78,000.
Shoot.
How much does it mindfuck you that Goofy got action and was the only one who has an actual legit child? And I'm not counting Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I'm just saying of the basic scenario. He was a single father. He had it the hardest. I mean, of the Disney
Goofy
characters.
Movie was great. Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I love that movie. Pauly Shore was awesome in there.
Pauly Shore in his heyday was fucking amazing. I loved him in Biodome.
Biodome's probably my favorite entirely. Wasn't he in Encino Man? Or am I thinking of Brendan Fraser?
I think you're thinking of Brendan Fraser.
No, he was totally... I'm looking it up.
Oh, cool.
I'm everywhere.
It's all right.
Encino Man... Castages.
I don't think Pauly Shore's been anything really new.
Pauly Shore was in Encino Man. And so is Sean Astin.
Ooh. Got another wild card for you.
Good. Okay.
I want to talk about those microbursts. That thing I sent you the other day about the radio waves that we've been sending out pulses into the galaxy, and apparently we got some returned.
No, that's not what happened. We didn't get one returned. We, at least from how much I read it, is that it was a signal that came. Oh, I didn't read that it came from us, or that it was actually any kind of anything, because it only lasted for like a split second. But basically, just a little background on a microburst. And how they explained it in the article was, let's say you're on the moon facing the Earth, and a microburst comes to you. It lasts for a click, like a nothing of a second. That microburst can be pinpointed to not only the country, not only the city, not only the area or the borough of the city, but the block it came from. That's how, like, pinpoint they can get it. Yes, and the microbursts that we detected, and they detect them all the time, it came from, like, we just happen to be aiming at it, and a lot of times when we detect them, we're off kilter. You know, we're not aimed at that spot, so we can't, like, pinpoint where it came from. But it came from a galaxy that is similar in size to the Milky Way.
A galaxy far, far away.
Far, far away. I mean, I hope that they have a religion called the Force. That'd be epic.
Or we could start
but not only that, but they could, because of how pinpointing they can do it, they can detect the region of that place. But at the same time, that galaxy is so far away that by the time we visually see where it came from, the galaxy's rotated. So it would give us a generalized idea. We could see how fast it's rotating. We could reverse it, and then they can, that's probably how they could pinpoint, a rough estimate. I mean, I got to find it. I had it, and now it's...
And now it's
pages
gone.
up. Yeah.
Well, rest in
but
peace
I can't
to
remember.
that idea.
They said it was like a couple million light years away or something like that. So I mean, it was really...
It's really hard to comprehend a light year.
Close.
Can you explain that to me? Can you comprehend a light year?
A light year?
Yeah.
Yes. If you go, let's say, the speed of light,
okay.
However long the speed of light takes to travel a year is how many is one light year.
So it's not how long in a year, but how... What?
No. It's the speed of light is 299,792,458 miles a second, meters a second. I don't know. It just says MS. M/S.
So okay.
Which is, yes, it's 186,000 miles per second. So that's a different measurement there. Yeah, that's meters per second. Okay, so yeah. But anyways, how far light can travel in a year is a light year.
Okay. So it's a travel of distance, not like it's going to take us a year to get there. Us.
Yes.
Because we're not fast as light, obviously.
No, we are not. And
Yet.
Not only that, a lot of measurements that are done in, like, how we measure stuff, like in an astronomical from Earth or whatever, if we say that, like, hold on, Mars is, so many AUs from Earth, that is the astronomical measurement of basically the sun is 8.3 AUs, and that's like the speed of light, because it takes 8.3 minutes for light to get from the sun to the Earth. So basically the Earth or the sun could implode, and not counting gravitational effect and everything like that, but the light wouldn't shut off for 8 minutes.
So we would have 8 minutes to freak the fuck out.
No, I'm pretty sure we'd be fucked immediately, but because of gravitational tidal waves and stuff like that. But at the same time, a lot of that would take time to get to us. But we wouldn't know the sun was gone for 8 minutes if it shut off. Like, just a blink of an eye, went black. We wouldn't know for 8 minutes.
I'm going to go on a slight tangent here. This is my wild card. Okay?
That's what we do.
I finished season 1 of Legion. Okay?